Good day everyone. So here are the following steps are considered in solving a can-can puzzle. The first step is identify the cells to determine how many numbers are needed to make up the target number in the example and to figure out where the correct number should go. So to fill in each square cell in the puzzle with numbers between 1 to the size of the grid. So for example, if my puzzle has a grid of 4 by 4, then the numbers to be used are the numbers from 1 to 4. And if the puzzle has a grid of 6 by 6 naman, then the number to be used are the numbers from 1 to 6. Second step is to make solving the puzzle easier. Start with the boxes that have the least number of empty cells or the smallest area. So, unahin muna natin yung least number or the smallest area up to the largest number or area. So, the numbers in each cage, which is indicated by the heavy lines, must be combined in any order to produce the cage's target number using the indicated mathematics dun sa can-can puzzle. So, third step is each column and each row must have a complete set of different numbers. No number should repeat with the same row or column. So, para siyang Sudoku na you have to use the number exactly once in each row and each column. And bawal may maulit kasi if ever na may maulit or may magkaparehas is automatic mali na yung nailagay mo.
For step 4 is to figure out which numbers that when combined or calculated makes up the given number. You need to know which operation is being used, and to know how many numbers must it consist, you should know how many boxes does it have. For example, itong 5 plus na to. Since the operation or symbol next to the number 5 is plus, we need to find numbers that when added together is equals to 5. So, tatlo yung boxes na nandito sa 5. So, tatlo rin yung numbers na needed. So, numbers na yon is 3, 1, and 1. Tsaka lang natin siya ilalagay sa mga boxes na to. But before we do that, for the last step, when plotting or writing numbers in a box, we should always check the row and column first to make sure na that number hasn't already been used since numbers can't be repeated.
So, mapapansin nyo is meron tayong first, second, third, and fourth columns. Same sa rows, we have 4 rows then. And basically, we have 4 by 4 grid puzzle. And kapag meron tayong 4 by 4, then the numbers to be used are the numbers from 1 to 4. And ang una natin gagawin is to find the smallest area and least number is itong product 2. So, the simplest cage we start working with is obviously the 2 times cage kasi it consists of just 2 cells. And the combination from digits 1 to 4 that can yield a product of 2 are 1 and 2. So, ilagay natin itong 1 and 2. And 1 times 2 is equals to 2. Nagko-consist din naman itong 6 plus cage pero mas mababa itong 2 times. So, 2 times cage yung inuna natin. Dito sa the adjacent to it is the 6 plus cage naman tayo which also has 2 cells. For the digits 1, 2, 3, and 4, the pair that sums to 6 is 4 and 2. This information indicates that we cannot place 2 in the upper section of the 2 times cage kasi meron na tayong 2 in the 4th column and hindi na pwede maulit kada column and row. The numbers will enter in the sequence 1 and 2. So now we have to put 2 and 4 and 2 plus 4 equals 6. As you can see, wala namang naulit or kaparehas sa columns and rows. So meaning, tama yung nilagay natin. Next naman is we focus on the L-shaped cage located at the top right of the puzzle. Ito. Which consists of 3 cells. And so the product of the numbers in these cells must equal to 24. Dapat mag-equal ito into 24. Among the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, the contributing numbers are 2, 3, and 4. Since the last two cells in the fourth column already contain the numbers 1 and 2, it became clear that the 2 must be placed in the third cell of the second row. This implies that the numbers 4 and 2 for the 6 plus k must be arranged in the order 2 followed by 4. Mapapansin nyo na there are entries for 3 cells in the third row, leaving the number the only missing digit. Dito, ito, third row, is 3 na lang na number kulang natin. Dito sa third row, ito yung ilalagay natin sa first column kasi obviously, ayun na lang yung kulang. Dito sa 3, wala siyang kapareha sa first column and sa third row. Kaya this cell is part of the 24 times cage, which is supposed to include the number 2, 3, 4. If the number 3 is nakalagay na sa third row, and the second row already holds the number 2 then ang ilalagay natin is number 4, and sa first row is 2. Since meron na tayong 2 sa second row to fourth column, sa first column na lang yung wala, and ilalagay natin yung 2 sa first row para mag-equal siya into 24. Bale, 3 times 4 equals 12, and 12 times 2 equals 24. Same sa right upper side, ilalagay natin yung 3 sa second row and 4 sa first row. Hindi natin pwede ilagay yung 4 sa second row dahil may 4 na sa row na yon. So, 4 times 3 equals 12 times 2 equals 24.
Punta naman tayo dito kay 5 plus. Since it has 3 boxes, 3 numbers din yung needed. Same process lang kanina. Hanapin lang natin within these numbers ng columns and rows na when added together is a sum of 5. So it's 3, 1, and 1. Now, look at the second row. The only missing number for it to be completed is number 1, right? So dito na column na to and row na to natin siya ipa-plot. For number 3, we could also plot it above nitong number 1 since sa row and column naman na to is wala pang 3. Then, dito na mapupunta yung other number 1. Since hindi siya pwede sa taas nitong number 1 because again, there must be no numbers per column and row na mauulit. Next, we still have blank spaces sa fourth row ng first, second, and third row to complete the puzzle. Same process lang din ulit. Since addition ng katabi ni 8 and 3 boxes ulit siya, we must find 3 numbers that equals to 8. Now, those numbers are 1, 4, and 3. So, let's check the numbers per column and row. Dito muna tayo sa first one. If you can see, number 1 na lang yung kulang and dito naman sa fourth row is wala pang nakaplot na number 1. So, we can put it here. Next, sa second column, ang kailangan na number na lang is 4. And let's check ulit the row if it has number 4. So, wala. Lagay natin siya dyan. And lastly, sa third column, the missing number is number 3. And wala pang nakaplot na number 3 sa fourth row. So, dito na rin natin siya ilalagay. So, ayan. We have successfully solved the Ken-Ken puzzle. But, we must keep in mind that we should always check each row and column first before plotting numbers para tama yung sagot mo and alamin din kung aling operation or symbol ang katabi ng given number to know kung aling numbers na kapag kinumbine is mag-i-equal sa given number na yan. And that's it. Thank you!